Cleveland will get the first possession. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Derrick Rose. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot. Pippen against LeBron. Lock at 6. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, a big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. No one near James as he lets it go. Bucket is good. Ilgauskas has got his... Cavaliers to start out. Now Golden State's starting 5. Barry is out there with Mullen. Then it's Durant. Then it's Curry. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ilgauskas, good!
Well, this is how you want to start off.
Wow, absolutely. Grabbing the lead right from the get-go, getting into an early rhythm. I love it. Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
It's stolen by Mullen. Poked away. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Cleveland on defense. That's tipped and stolen by LeBron. For 3, Price. The offensive rebound. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Cavaliers. And with this team, it's all about getting out in transition and using their team speed. He said, look, if we get a rebound, we got to be off to the races. This has to be a track meet. So we may have a wild one tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. We're about 1 minute into the first. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Barry.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
On defense, Golden State. James with it. Pass to Price. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Boss. Chamberlain with the block.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
Offensive rebound. Durant kicks to Chamberlain. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Chamberlain got his first bucket in this one. On defense, the Warriors. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Out to the wing. Carr, the pass to Hill. 5 to shoot. Chamberlain brings the double team. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Nance outside. It's a pick by Love. Pass to Carr. No good, unable to end this run. Warriors leading by 5. Baseline jumper. It's deflected. And they're moving it up. Nance dishes to Love. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out. Well, he just gets ahead of himself and throws it away, right? You've got to have better focus than that.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Yes, that goes in.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out. Boy, a little too casual on the layup. Temporary loss of focus, not good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Free. Lays it up off the glass.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
That one goes in. Free's got 6.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Durant, no good. Here's Free, and that's not going to go. Warriors trailed by 5, and a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Barry is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Durant, and it's Mullen in at the 3. They get the rebound. Chamberlain missed inside.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
He was all alone on that one.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes it to Free. Tries again, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here, following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Warriors trailed by 11. On its way from Curry for 2, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Ilgauskas a screen on Durant. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Chamberlain, the pass to Barry. Price kicks to James. No good on the triple. So it's the Warriors now. Outside, Mullen. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
If they think they can give him that shot and get away with it, think again, gentlemen.
LeBron, no good.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Timeout. .151 left now here in the second. And yes, it's good. Love's got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry's shot is good.
Boy, he didn't get much separation, nor did he need it. He buries the 3.
And there's the pass to Carr. The dish to Nance. It's a pick by Love. Rob. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Yeah, a big change of possession in a tight ball game. We'll see if they've seized the momentum.
Curry attacking. He can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And no good that time. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Mullen kicks to Durant. Over Carr. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Cleveland with it. Nance. And stolen by Chamberlain.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
That's right. You can't walk it up the court right now. You've got to act fast and be aggressive.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Brandon. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Chamberlain, here we go. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the game. Free throw good from Chamberlain. 12 seconds left here in the second. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Barry. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Well, you call that a perfect closeout. You love the aggressiveness on the offensive end leading to that final shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. And we'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. They were a finely tuned unit in the second quarter, easily outscoring their counterparts and getting in front by 7 points at the end of the half. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, they played excellent defense. You know, they set the tone by getting down and dirty at the defensive end. They really controlled the momentum with the attitude and the toughness. They might need to make some adjustments in the second half, but so far, they look good, just like me.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Well, sometimes you get too comfortable playing at home. This team played tonight like it's no urgency. And now they dug themselves a hole, and the energy level to get out of it is going to be extraordinary. We'll see if they come out of the tunnel with some fire in the second half, because they're going to need it.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
Warriors leading by 7. Ilgauskas is out there with Boss. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Price. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 4th rebound in this one. A floater. The kick out to LeBron. Fires from deep. But they'll get another chance. Here's Boss. Chamberlain with the block.
Boy, they're slow coming out of halftime. Just 0 for 3 to start this half.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
But they get it back. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ilgauskas has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Cavs. To the left wing. Chamberlain kicks to Durant. On its way from Curry for 2. Good D by Price. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup. They're fortunate to be in front given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Hill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Russell comes in for James. Price against Curry. Knocks it loose. Just 5 on the clock for the tie, and that's good. Mark Price for 3. Price has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Warriors with possession here. They're scoreless since the first half. Another miss by Curry.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
It's up a 3. Again, Curry missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Russell dishes to Price. Here's Mullen. And just miss after miss right now. Mullen's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Ilgauskas. Out to Russell. For the lead. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Curry's shot is off.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Lets it go from the wing, and that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, a wide open look from mid-range that goes by the wayside. You can tell he's upset. Boy, the assist just put on time and on target. Easy shot opportunity.
And here's Price for 3. Price can't get that one to fall. The Warriors leading. Russell left side. 3-pointer. Cleveland the rebound. Hill, no good. Here's Barry. Can't cash in from close range. Here is Harper. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Mullen is out there with Barry. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Durant. And it's Curry in at the 1. Here's Free. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shot clock reset for Cleveland. A second chance effort. Now, here is Chamberlain. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Nance outside. Inside. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Well, he just gets ahead of himself and throws it away, right? You've got to have better focus than that.
Warriors leading by 5. Curry passes to Chamberlain. Back to Curry. Unloads from 13. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. Durant against Free. Nance, right side. Over Mullen. Nance, no good. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. The steal. Harper against Curry. And the basket is good.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
They've got to be willing to step up. And when it's this close, you just can't let them get easy buckets. Make them feel you a bit.
Here's Durant. Lays it up off the glass. Durant's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Down low, Boss. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? He took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's the screen. Nance's screen on Durant. And finished off by LeBron.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Curry. Another miss by Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And a wide-open look for James. Here's Nance. Chamberlain with the block. They recover it, and they pick up 2.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Dishes it to Curry. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that,
Ilgauskas comes in for Nance, and it's Price in for Ron Harper. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. After you guys.
And so here is Golden State following the score by Cleveland.
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
Now here's Price. Tips it. James on the follow.
What instincts this guy has on the glass. Has a real knack for getting in tight and always being ready for the tip.
Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
The first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Count! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Durant kicks to Chamberlain, shoots from the line, missed. Feeds to Ilgauskas to take the lead. Can't knock in the 3. It's timeout.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance.
Curry outside. Good from beyond the arc. What a shot. But they may take a second to look at it. Boy, that was close. Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. Well, they had thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in time. GA, they won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay gets the officials off the hook on what would have been an awful call to miss.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.